Rambo here with the Gamers Cafe, and we are going to do Crow's Warning, and this is Activate the Sky Bridge. So this is a continuation of the last video. So in the last video we opened this circle thing, and then it activated basically the elevator, or actually it was more like a room that turned into a floating pod. Like the roof opens and the walls come down, and it moves so slow. Like you're gonna think like that you have to do something or jump somewhere, but just stay right here, because this thing, if you look at the edge, it's slowly moving. It's like the world's slowest platform. But yeah, so this gets moving, and then you're gonna be at the Skybridge area, and that's what this video is all about. For the time being, I would just enjoy the view. You can see the entire world from up here. It's pretty cool, actually. You can see every town you've already visited, but then you get to this part finally, and this is where we start this. All right, so this area, I would say having the 3 in a row, the force palm is helpful, and then having the double jump. I don't think you have to have it. There's one part though that I'm not sure if you have to have it or not. But this first part, that right here, this Abyss Nexus, make sure you stand on that like I just did and free that open. In case you fall or whatever, you may need it very badly. All right, so we want to hop up on the wall and watch out for this blue grass. It'll kill you. And get up to that laser. That's the first thing. I kind of mess with it to make sure that it's activated. You don't have to do that, but I've heard of players getting stuck and the laser being like bugged, and I think that's why. So now we're gonna head over to this wall, and from this wall, I use double jump and force palm and do it 3 times. You don't have to have that though. You can actually get up without it. I actually did it both ways, so it's not that big of a deal. I would just say this is faster. There is another part later in the game though, where I'm not sure if you didn't have one of those that you could move forward, but I'm not sure, and I'll show it to you when we get there. All right, so up here, there's a few things I'm going to show you, because there's platforms that look like there may be items on it, and there's not. So I'm going to show you that, because I actually go over there. And there's another part where you don't want to really go at all, because I went there and it threw me off. And I'll show you that in a second. So this is what I'm talking about with this laser. You don't have to move it. I just do it, and then I move it back, just to ensure that everything is working and that the lasers and movement and all is activated. So here, this part right here is the part I was telling you. Don't even mess with this. I mean, you can try if you want to. I jumped up there and it just blasted me off into the sky. Like I fell all the way down and had to restart. So I hope I'm not wrong about this, because I don't want to like steer people in the wrong direction, but I have to give you warning. That's what happened to me, and I don't care to do it again. So that's your decision. All right, so now we want to go over here, which will be the left one. So we want to go to the left side and the right side. So you just want to line this thing up with the light, and then it's going to activate it. In all the previous ones, you want to make sure that you left them that way too. Like I was saying, to test the laser out, make sure you keep it that way. And be careful of this stupid grass. It will kill you. Here, I'll show you what I mean. See? It'll kill you. So just go up to this laser, do the same thing, and even if you can't see where it's shooting, it doesn't matter, because it's going to zoom in like that and you'll be able to see. So get it on the light. And now this next part after this is the part I was saying, if you don't have double jump or the triple, I don't know how it would work, because we got to get up pretty high to get across that next like bridge thing. It is always best to run on top of the wire, and you'll find like the connection parts, everything. Yeah, and with the grass, be careful if you're like doing the laser, you won't even know that you're in it. So now we're going to go back to the center and then go straight up to here, and this is the last laser we're going to do, and this is where that crazy jump is at. All right, so this part, this is where I had to use double jump and the triple force palm. It's the only way I can see to get across it, because you got to get up pretty high to then glide all the way to the other side. I mean, I'm sure you could maybe fly over there without it, but this made me feel a lot more confident about the jump. When we get over here, you're going to see a few little islands that look like there would be stuff on them. I actually go visit both of them. So you want to connect all these. There's 2 of them total. So that's why I was telling you from the beginning it's a good idea to walk on the pipe. That way you won't miss anything like that. And avoid a lot of the grass. The killer grass. That grass. And like I was saying earlier, there's a few spots here that look like there would be items on them. I had jumped on them, checked them all. There was nothing worth talking about. I mean, there was nothing at all. Alright, so here's our second one. And then it will go into the scene. So now you know this is activated. So now our next step is to go over to this thing, and we're going to punch it. You got to climb up on it, kind of like the very first puzzle we did. You want to get yourself right in the center, and then do a force palm. Now just climb up here, get over here, jump on this. Now over there are the islands I'm talking about that look like there will be something, but there isn't. And then there's also a block that looks like it would be something, and then that's not nothing either. I'm telling you. So this thing over here isn't going to let you through, or it's not activated. You actually got to go to this side. Now this side is where the fight is. So through there is Crowcaller. For me, he wasn't that hard. But I'm pretty leveled up too. So I don't know how he would be for somebody in a lower level than I'm at, or without the gear that I have. So this video is pretty much done, because the next step is the fight. So I'm just going to jump over here and show you all this. A whole lot of nothing. This side looks like it's going to be activated later, like after the fight or whenever, but it's not activated right now. And then here's the other island. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a secret I don't know about, but I couldn't find anything. Alright, y'all. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.